Welcome to our Great Gray and Day show, and this is the June birthday show. My name is Matt Day, and this here is my partner in crime, Tracie Gray.
Hi, everybody. If you or someone you know is celebrating your birthday, then this show is for you. We've got a lot of great stuff.
Got a lot of cool June facts, too. Tracie, did you know that June is the only month of the year it's got the longest and shortest days in the world? So if you're standing in the northern hemisphere or in the southern hemisphere, it's either the longest or the shortest.
Oh, and right now we're the longest.
We're the longest, and if you're in Australia, down under.
You know what? It's so funny. I never really thought of that. When we are nice and bright here, that means someone has in the middle of the night down on the other side of the planet.
Yeah. And then December 21st would be, or that around that time, equinoxes. Yeah. Right? Equinoxes. So if you're in the southern hemisphere, sorry, the December show, you're going to love it.
We've got your sun. Well, we don't today. It's raining.
It is raining. It's been raining quite a bit here.
If it wasn't raining, we would have your sun.
We'll be good.
That's right.
But June's a fun month. What else is going on in June?
It is. There's so much. Did you know that June is derived from Juno, the goddess of marriage? Although, ironically, June has never won a Juno Award.
That's very interesting.
Weird, right?
She should write Mashonge. She should write songs. You try and say that.
Seashells by the seashore.
June is also interesting because June is the only month that begins on the same day of the week. There's no other month in the calendar that begins on the same day of the week that June would start on.
So the same weekday is different for June every year.
And it's Wednesday in 2022. Look on your calendar. I know you know what you guys you know what they're gonna do?
We're gonna Google.
They're gonna Google. I bet you're all Googling right now.
I'm Googling it.
We'll wait while you Google.
Check this out. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to check it out.
There are no other months that start on a Wednesday.
Weird.
I know.
For the entire year.
That's pretty cool.
And it's like that every year.
And do you know that no British prime ministers ever died in the month of June? I read that too. If you're watching from the UK, if you're one of our followers watching from the UK, that's a little tip to know. So Boris Johnson, you're okay. Get through June, you'll be okay.
This is your month, Boris.
Yeah. Did you all search? I bet you all searched, didn't you, for the whole June fact? I bet you did. Type it in the comments. You're right.
I did. All right. Also, Asteroid Day falls on June 30th. Did you get it? Falls?
Falls on. Awesome. That joke rocked.
Oh, baby.
June 4th is Hug Your Cat Day.
What?
It's a weird day.
What if your cat doesn't want to be hugged? Have you ever seen a cat that doesn't want to be picked up? So either file your cat's nails first, or maybe if it's on the 30th when the asteroid hits,
you could be hugging your cat.
End of the world.
That's the last thing you hear is not the asteroid crushing through your house, but the.
Oh no!
Oh, cats are funny. Do you like cats? Type in the comments below if you like cats. We're okay with cats.
Yeah,
I don't mind them.
Hug your cat day. So we're celebrating cats.
June is
maybe don't hug them too tight. Unless you like scratch marks.
How do you spell rare? We had these cats that lived by our house. We used to live on the east side of Edmonton, and they would fight in the back alley. And when they're in heat and they do that, right? It's like they're gonna fight, and that's how they do it.
That was actually really good.
It wasn't bad.
And it's kind of weird that you know how to do that.
I think there's something about it. If I'm ever attacked in the back alley, some guys are like, "Hey, give me a minute." I'll be go, and be like, "Hey, man."
I thought I could do a good cat impression. I do good too, right? But that.
If you need to hire us for cat impressions, give us a call grada.ca, and we'll come and do cat impressions.
Do you this purr? Do you have, or is it just that evil cat sound that you?
No, but it's a weird sound.
It is, yeah.
They make. I don't know what it is. Tomcats. Here's another thing though. June is the only month that a bug is named after a bug.
What?
Yeah, it was actually June bug, and then they named the month. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. But a June bug is the only bug. I don't think there's not like a March moth and a September spider or a December dragonfly. Nothing like that. No.
Well, but you know why? It's because Edmonton in June is the only non-winter month that we can enjoy up here that's not chock full of mosquitoes or smoke blowing in from BC, forest fires. Nothing else can survive in the other months.
Mosquitoes do survive though up here in the winter, I think.
Oh, they love it.
Do you have wasps?
Even cockroaches don't like to live in Canada.
Hey, did you see it in the news? Once in a while, a cockroach comes in on like oranges and stuff. Have you ever seen that?
I haven't seen that, but
you've heard of it. You know it's true. It's weird. Have you ever opened a cockroach case, an orange case, and had cockroaches inside? I mean, you order your cockroaches. There's an orange in there. Oh, gross! It's the other way. Isn't that weird though?
It's so weird.
Sometimes spiders come in the grapes.
Yeah, you know me.
I
have a phobia against spiders. Hate spiders. No. We have a mutual agreement usually between me and spiders. But I was at the museum, and they had what's called a dinner plate spider, and it's called that because it's the size of a dinner plate. It eats birds.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So
it eats birds.
Oh.
That's how big these spiders are.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had this other one, and it was the most venomous spider in the world. And I'm like, where did you guys get these from? And that one that they had there had come in on a shipment of bananas. And it was donated to the museum as long as they didn't say which grocery store it came from. So it just showed up on a load of bananas one day. Just, the most venomous spider on the planet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so watch your bananas. Watch.
Imagine having that title, you're a spider, you walk into a spider party, oh no, don't go near him, he's the most venomous. Like, hey, Mike, we can't talk to you because,
right?
It's the thing you're the most.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I asked you, have wasps though, and
yes, we back onto a ravine.
Yeah.
Our house does, we don't.
We never face it.
Boop.
I don't want to look at it.
Backing up onto that ravine. And then we've got a park next to us, so it's a double whammy. So we get wasps really bad. And they love our backyard because we've got lots of flowers and other things in there. So we were trying to have a nice family dinner out on the deck last year. And the kids are like, Mom, the wasps are coming. I'm like, we're going to have a nice family dinner on the deck if it kills us. And then this swarm of wasps came in, and they were crazy. So I finally said, fine, pack it up, let's go back in the house. We found out they were hornets. It wasn't even wasps. So I do have video.
So hornets are worse. They're more aggressive?
They're so much more aggressive. And when they sting you, it actually tags you to let other hornets know to come and sting you. So it's like a tracker.
Oh, that is weird.
Like a little GPS tracker that they have.
It's like a post. It's a kick me. It's like a kick me post-it note on your.
Yeah, but not kick me. Like
back.
they will come get you.
Shit.
And the video that I have is from Jay Harlow of Harlow Pest Control, and he comes and rescues me from all sorts of critters that we had in our backyard. But this time especially was a huge help. He came and not only found the wasp nest that we had in our yard, but it turned out we also had a hornet, or the hornet's nest, but we also had a wasp nest. And
well, we're gonna take a look at Tracie's video here. So wow, that is huge.
Yeah,
that is really big.
They're really big. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And it was a full nest. It was ready to hatch.
And that came out of your yard. That video. Wow. That's nuts.
Yeah. So lucky
scary stuff.
that they got rid of that in time, because otherwise all those hornets.
Well, we use the Canadian Tire makes those fake wasp nests, and when wasps come by my house, they're like, oh no, look, they got a nest, and they leave. They don't. But you said that doesn't work for your.
No, actually, we had some. I almost said hornets. We almost had some wasps make a nest in it. Yeah. So they actually used one of those little fake paper mache.
Lazy wasps.
They were like, oh, look at that. It's like a modular home.
It's built.
It's already ready for us.
Over here, fellas. Spit that stuff in your mouth. Over here. It's done. Let's go.
Neighbors, check that out.
Wow. So how do you get rid of wasps? Do you have any ideas? Just type it in the comments. I think it's good to know. And
for Jay, what he did is he just sprayed like crazy, but he doesn't recommend that you do it on your own with wasps. It should be done by a professional.
Wasps. I want to let you know that wasps, when you say it on a microphone, you got to be careful because you got the P and the two S's. Wasps. Wasps. I want to show you a couple pictures though. Wow. Here's some pictures Tracie and I want to show you. We've been getting.
It sounded like you said wow.
That's what they do sound like. Wow. They do sound like that. We have our buzzers here today. If we say anything like, negative, we'll push this, and anything positive gets this one. But here's what's positive. I've got these pictures of us. So this is me and Tracie doing a bunch of shows. This is our most recent show in Parkland. We emceed the Parkland Milestones event for their school division.
I love those pictures.
Yeah,
that was
good.
So fun.
But we get to have all these pictures. So we're going to show you them once in a while because now we're doing live events. And emceeing live events with Tracie is a hoot. So if you're ever having an event, hire us. It's so much fun.
Well, Parkland, it was for the teachers and the staff. They got awards.
Yeah.
And what was really great is,
by the way.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. And we did a trivia thing with our buzzers, and you should have seen how quick the teachers were to jump on those buzzers.
So
like they love trivia at Parkland, and they did really good.
There's a picture of us at the awards for the Realtor Association. Was that a month ago?
Yeah, that was the James Bond theme one.
What a fun one that was. Last year we got to do the graduation for Athabasca University, and we had to read something like 700 names over and over.
Over and over again. There were 2 shows.
Yeah, they ran a really tight ship there. And we did this. This was an earlier one. This was actually a virtual show that we did for AGLC. And people say they don't like our picture. And I think we liked it, but everyone's like, get rid of that picture.
We had that on our main page on our website. People are like,
So type in the comments below, what don't you like about that picture? Like, what is it? We got so, like, what's wrong with the picture?
We thought we looked kind of James Bondy in that one.
It was pretty cool.
That was before we actually did the James Bond theme one. And the sunglasses, I thought that was all kind of cool, but apparently not.
No, that's cool. Anyway.
Those pictures have to go.
A lot more. So much fun doing live shows again, though. Nice to see people and all of that. So, but I have a special treat
what is that?
for the June for it's not necessarily.
Great. Is it flowers and chocolates
for you? It's not for you, Tracie.
Because I love treats.
No,
you said a treat.
But your birth month was in April.
Yes. My birth season is still continuing on.
So that's 3 months now.
Right? Yeah, because we got to work up to 6 months eventually.
Okay, well, my treat is not for you. I wrote a rap. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, I wrote a rap. And
53-year-old white dude?
Yeah, doing a rap.
Wow.
I'm a little nervous, a little shy, but here we go. So can you kind of lay down a beat, and then I'm going to do the rap. Here we go. If you're going to have a birthday in June, celebrate. It's not too soon. Everyone's cheering. They're over the moon. Hope you have cake and a nice balloon. Yo. Done. It's done. It's
nice
done. Yeah.
Balloon.
So
yo.
That was pretty good. You think it's uncool?
Oh, there it goes.
Balloon drop.
Fell right off the table.
Hope you have cake and a nice balloon. Isn't that a good rhyme?
Yeah, that was good.
It's a June rap. Hey, I have a story for you. If you own a business, here's a good story. This happened to me on last Friday. I went to my friend Greg Christensen's birthday. They had a nice thing for him at his office. And on the way there, I got him some beer. And I'm in the store, and I kind of see things. And I see these balloons. They're celebrating all over the store with these little tri-balloons. So 3 balloons in a cluster. And I asked the clerk, I said, can I have one of those? I just said, can I have one? And he said, oh, I don't know. And so he calls the manager. And the manager, I heard them talking on the phone. And the manager says, yeah, sure, give him the balloon. So he went over, got a nice little thing. And I stuck it in the beer case, and it looked so nice when I showed it at the party. But here's a business tip for you. If I'm in that area again, I have to get a bottle of wine for someone over on 75th Street, I'm going to go to the liquor store there, and that's where I'm going to buy it, because they did that little act of kindness. It doesn't take much to earn someone's business. So as entrepreneurs ourselves, it's those little things. They taught me that just a little balloon made it special for me. It didn't cost them anything. So what do you do for your clients? Do something for your clients. It doesn't cost you anything. Gets their business back. But that's where I will go next time to do that. So
that's perfect.
There's my little tip. So you got a rap, and you got some business advice as well.
Giving everyone a birthday gift of your rap song that you did, and then also some business advice. Very nice.
Birthday rap's cool because it's birthday rap with the W's and the paper as well, right? Or it could be the song, the cool song we just did. So
that's right. They're rapping in a couple of different ways.
So don't say we never gave you nothing. Nope. There you go.
And happy birthday. June is loaded with celebrity birthdays, so we've got a list of just some of the celebrities that you're celebrating with this month if it's your birthday.
Morgan Freeman. I used to do a Morgan Freeman. Now, there are times where you wander over here.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad. It needs work, right?
Yeah.
He's got that low but nasally thing, so he's pretty good.
Yeah, and you know what? That does remind me of someone. I can't think of who it is.
The cat was better, wasn't it?
The cat was like bang on.
Wow.
but not for Morgan Freeman. I wonder if he has a cat and what it would sound like.
Wow. A little lower.
All right, Amy Schumer is actually going to be here in Edmonton on August 13th. She's coming to the Great Outdoors Comedy Festival, and so we're going to have her performing live. Birthday boy Bill Burr, he's celebrating this month
That's
as
alliteration.
well. Bill Burr?
Birthday boy Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. He's celebrating his birthday this month, and he's also touring in that same festival as Amy.
Mm-hmm. We hope to have them both in the studio. We're going to reach out to them, and hopefully we'll have them on the show. I don't know if that's right. Happen, but,
when Bill Burr has time.
Bill's angry all the time. He does that angry thing, right?
That's just fun to say, Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. Birthday boy Bill Burr. Dana Carvey, Wayne Brady. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday to you.
Saw Wayne Brady live here in Edmonton doing his improv. Magic.
Wayne said he saw you when I was golfing with him last week. He said, how's Tracie doing? Oh, pretty good, Wayne.
Well, he had just found out that day that his wife was expecting.
Really?
Yeah, so he was in a very good mood.
Cool.
Amazing performance. Anderson Cooper is celebrating his birthday this month. I don't think we need to say who he is. It's pretty famous.
He's pretty good on CNN. He's very good. He's very calm, isn't he? He doesn't get rattled. And his hair?
Yeah.
His hair is ridiculously good.
All the time. It's perfect. Yeah. It's like Lee press-on hair. It's like... Right.
No, that was
the Lego guys, how the hair it looks perfect every time. Even makes that sound when he's doing his hair. It goes like that.
I wear. I got to show you what I got. Tracie and I have got a golfing show, and we'll show you. But I got my new hats, so my new golfing hats. I've got 2 more.
Yeah, very nice.
So this one has some hair to it, and I've got the black one as well. So black and aren't they good? But they keep, I can't. Hats don't normally.
Or if you do it rapper style, you got to do it backwards. Whoa.
We should have used the hats for our rap.
Now I look like Ernie from Burton.
You wore it once before on the show. So Angelina Jolie and Russell Brand, you are celebrating birthdays too. Russell Brand's kind of not done a lot of acting, but he's got that show. He's got that podcast.
Well, he was big for a while. He was in a lot of movies and then just kind of fell off the map. But his podcast is huge now. Mark Wahlberg, Paul Giamatti celebrating his birthday, and Paul's just one of those actors that he's in literally everything. I just want to apologize. Tracie was not trying to be like a flat earther by saying fall off the map at all. Okay, so we're not flat earthers. We're spherical earther people. So just be careful, because people are like, oh, they're into that. Spherical earthers? Is that what we are? They can't fall off the map. We're spherical earthers. You said Mark Wahlberg? I did. And Paul? Liam Neeson, bananas. That's how you say, they say on YouTube, say bananas, and that's how you sound like Liam Neeson. Johnny Depp. Bananas? He hasn't been in the news at all. Like a little bit. No, what's not the at deal? All. What's happened I watched probably every clip from that whole court case. It was an addiction for me. I had to see all of Amber Heard's the worst acting on the planet. Really? Yeah, worst acting ever. And anyway, that's a whole show in itself, just talking about how all that played out. For sure, we should do that. I'm glad it turned out as it did in Johnny Depp. Well, we have again so many celebs. I'm just going to put them on the screen below, and you can see some. We're not going to do all the ones on the thing below, but have a look at that as well. Yeah. Natalie Portman and and that's a big one, because she's coming out in the new Thor movie, and that got launched just this month. So no spoilers on that one. No spoilers. Is she? If she was in real estate, she could be a real Thor. Real Thor? Well, apparently she might be in this movie. Really? I haven't seen it, so I'm not giving spoilers, but just Michael J. Fox. Happy birthday, Michael. Michael's an Edmonton boy. That's right. Yeah, good old Canadian. Michael J. Fox. Okay. Back to the Future is still one of my favorite movies ever, that whole series. Hugh Laurie. This guy makes me laugh constantly, so happy birthday this month to Hugh Laurie. Tim Allen, Helen Hunt, Courtney Cox, and Ice Cube. Greg Kinnear, Barry Manilow, Paul McCartney, some big singers this month. Paul McCartney, I think I told that story. I got to go to see Paul McCartney when he was here in concert. And what an amazing show. He went for 3 hours, sent his band off stage because they were too tired, but this 90,000-year-old man, he was fine. 90,000. He's looking good. 90,001 this year. I think it's actually his birthday. But he goes to the piano, Tracie. It was the coolest thing, and it's all alone. He's wearing this white shirt, starts playing Let It Be, and the place just went crazy. I get goosebumps telling it. It's such a cool story. That's the guy that wrote Let It Be. There he is singing the song. He's in our... Oh, it was cool. You get those really cool moments, So everyone watching the show who was born in June, did you know that you're also celebrating your birth month with Paula Abdul, Nicole Kidman, and Lionel Richie, speaking of great singers? Say you, say me. You, me? You told me to say I told you why I was bitter about that song, right? Wow. Say wow. Why I was bitter about that song, Say You, Say Me? No, why? I didn't tell you that? The whole story? Okay, Say You, Say Me is great up until it gets to the part with the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Gets into that part. The dancing. And if you ever had a chance to dance, if a girl ever said that she danced with me in high school, I got to dance with that song, it gets to that part in the song, and that's when she says, I'm going to go hang out with my friends now. Because it's really slow up until then, right? Believe in who you are really romantic. And then there's that weird dance. Lionel, what was that all about? If you like the Lionel Richie thing, type it in the comments. I love that part the best. It's the weirdest part in any song. But Lionel Richie's a great It makes singer. It really awkward when you're trying to slow dance with someone you like. Easy Like Sunday Morning is a good song, though. That is. I used to write a song for my kids called Angry Every Monday Morning. Driving my minivan. So I'm angry on Monday morning because I'm driving my kids to school. That was my little parody of it. Chris Pratt. Well, and if you're on the Henday, then definitely angry. Man, the Henday. What do you know about traffic? Chris Pratt, huge in the news lately too. Yeah. All of his stuff with the Avengers, Jurassic Park. There's new. When does that come out? Is Jurassic Park out now? I think it's coming out. Well, it's. I think it's either coming out this weekend or next weekend. It's coming out right away. You went and saw. You saw Top Gun, so I went and saw Top Gun as well. Yeah. And Maverick, the new one? After I saw it, I was doing a virtual presentation for a company. I was doing a talk. We were talking about Top Gun. I said, oh, you'll love it. Tom Cruise dies in the opening scene. Everyone's like, don't tell me. And it's like, no, he doesn't. But imagine that. Paying $50,000 just... And that's it. Yeah, it is an amazing movie. And I told you that. Did it let you down at all? It was better the original. I'm going to say it's totally better than the original. I'm kind of on those lines as you too, but you have to have the original movie for this one to make sense. Like on its own,
You do.
It wouldn't.
They try and do that little thing at the beginning of the montage, but you have to.
For this movie to be as great as it is, you have to see the first one first. So normally I might say, because the fight scenes and stuff like that are so incredible, but you have to see the first one to really get this one.
And it's real stuff. It wasn't computerized. That's real.
I like them equally.
You like them? Oh, okay. You're one of those. You're one of those.
An equal movie, yeah. But Tom Cruise is amazing in it, and my husband Devin Gray made a very good point about the movie. The first one is like you're watching it through the eyes of the cadets. Like you're one of the pilots,
right?
And you're kind of one of the group, and you're in there and you're watching it through their eyes. But this new one is very much through Maverick's eyes. You're seeing it with his experiences and his wild boy attitude, and you're seeing it. But but he's changed a lot too, because he gets how him being wild and crazy can affect other people too. So it's made him a little bit more solemn, a little more calm, I guess. But then he's still got that wild boy in him. So I love all the tie-ins from the first movie. I love the relationships that he has in it. I think we can say now that Iceman is in this movie.
He's in the trailer, so we know he's in the trailer.
And Val
Tracie,
Kilmer can't speak. He lost the ability to speak, and they still are able to get him in the movie. So I love the fact that they tied that in together, plus other relationships too. Amazing, absolutely amazing.
And for Tracie's, just for your own liking, there's also a scene where they're playing sports with their shirts off. Those guys on the beach.
They do so many shift backs to the first movie. So there had to be that volleyball scene again, but they change it up. They change it up
so
just enough.
We won't tell you what it is, but it is pretty good.
But you'll like it more.
Meryl Streep, happy birthday, Meryl. You don't return my emails, don't know why, but happy birthday to you.
Yeah, she ghosted you. Just totally ghosted you. Cyndi Lauper, Frances McDormand, Academy Award winner. Also, Ricky Gervais.
Gervais.
Do you say Gervais or Gervais?
I don't know, but Ricky's interesting to me because I liked Afterlife. I like most of Afterlife. Some of the scenes I did, but I like the idea of Afterlife. And then he's got to stand up, and I watched him to stand up. He pushes the envelope. Like there is no envelope by the end.
Yeah, the envelope's like burnt to cinders.
I know,
and then he stomps on the ashes.
He really pushes it. So what do you think? Do you think Ricky Gervais pushes it too far? I don't know. He won't care if you do or like it or not, but he pushes that envelope.
I do like his humor, but there's definitely been some times where it's like, whoa, that's baby jokes and stuff like that.
I guess it goes too far.
Really goes far on those.
Chris O'Donnell, Ariana Grande, she works at Starbucks. She's not tall, but she works at Starbucks.
A grande latte. If she gets married, maybe she'll hyphenate to a latte.
What was her song that was so popular? She had quite a few, but that one about 5 years ago. I was driving my minivan with my kids to the coast, and we were singing that song, and I was trying to be cool and relate to them.
That song, she's got a few.
I know, but it was a really popular one. This is the part when I say I don't want to da 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 da, and I'm grooving in the minivan, and the kids are like, "Oh, it's my God doing this." But we played it all the way from Kelowna to Vancouver.
You know that
just
one
about.
tape
Remember,
in the
kids? How cool that was. They don't talk to me anymore since then.
Well, maybe Ariana Grande will. It's her birthday this month, so she'll be in a good mood. Yeah. And if you've ever seen some of the singing impressions that Ariana Grande does, they're incredible. She can literally do any singer. Britney Spears, Kesha.
She did that on Saturday Night Live. She did that thing. It was so funny.
And she's done it on Jimmy Fallon a few times too. Oh, she's so good. Happy birthday, Mike Tyson, John Cusack, Mel Brooks, all celebrating their birthdays this month, just like you.
I think Mike Tyson still fights too. I think he's still doing that.
Does he?
He doesn't bite ears anymore, so that's good. There's a sign when you box. There's a sign on the ring: no biting ears.
Is that too many? Oh, no more. No. Oh, ears? No, thank you. I'm good right now.
I'm good.
Maybe later.
That was weird, wasn't it? He was strange guy, but tough guy. Hey, Mike, I don't mean strange. I mean, that's cool.
Right,
like, if you want to bite, like, it's all right, Mike.
Right, yeah.
I hope he's not watching. We're not hashtagging you, Mike.
Pretty much do anything.
I mentioned Greg Christensen. Greg has a great company, CDL. They've got beautiful accommodations for active adult living. And I went to one, a grand opening in Leduc, Telford Mews. I get my letters. Telford Mews in Leduc. It's amazing. They have a golf simulator in there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It is so good. I think I have a little video of the golf simulator. Yeah, it's so good. Swimming pool inside.
Can we go use it?
Hey, Tracie and I golfed last week. We're going to show you a golf show. You may have already seen it, but we're going to show you.
in our June episode.
Yeah, we're going to show you us golfing. That was fun.
That was very fun.
Yeah. It was so good.
Millwoods Golf.
She's a good golfer.
In Edmonton.
You're a good golfer.
You're a good golfer.
No, you're good.
We got almost the same score. He was ahead of me.
Yeah, I was.
Very close to like really, really doing
And
me
I
in.
blew my mind. I just lost my mind.
On the 7th hole, it just like blew a gasket.
Because you set me up though. You said, "Oh, this hole gets me every time." And stuff. She set me up in my head.
It's only a par 3, but for some reason I always get like 7s and 8s on it.
I shot a 7 on it. I came apart.
And I parted.
It was so funny. So anyway, happy birthday, Greg. Hope you're having a great day. And my mom would have been 95 in June 7th, yeah. So yeah, she did well. She lived till she was 90. That's pretty good, eh?
That is really
Live
good.
until you're 90, yeah. That's all right.
That's really good.
We got, so happy birthday
and
again,
that's
everybody.
our celebrity birthdays.
Yeah, we have some great June history. Interesting, June 5th, and I mentioned this, I don't know when I mentioned this last year in a show somewhere, but it's coming back to mind. 1783, June 5th, was the first sustained flight occurred with a hot air balloon, and that was done in France. So how about that for, all those years of human history, and finally you get off the ground.
Yeah, and I don't know if I ever would have trusted air balloon.
I don't think so.
Right? Like even now I'm like, but how do you know where you're going to land? Right? You don't fully.
You don't really
have a lot of control.
33-foot diameter was the size of this balloon. It went to 6,000 feet. Yeah, and it was pretty cool.
Well, I was at an event at a park, and they had free balloon rides. And so we waited in line to go on it, but we were never able to go because the wind kept picking up. As soon as they would get it all set up in a basket full of people, wind would pick up. And I thought, you know what, it's a good thing that they shut that down when they did, because someone could have been up in the air when the wind hit, and then you really don't know.
Well, every once in a while,
basket full of kids.
Yeah, I know.
Where they're going to end up.
Well, the interesting thing about that thing in 1783, in September of that year, they did the same experiment in front of King Louis XVI, but they used a sheep, a rooster, and a duck as the balloon's passengers.
No.
Yeah. Imagine the cat being in there. Wow, look at the view. Wow, looking out of the basket.
And the sheep would be like, not bad. Oh, over there, it's not bad. And the duck would just be like,
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like that duck from Disney. It sounds exactly like that.
No, it couldn't be, because then there could be copyright issues.
That's true. And not to be outdone, this next fact, well, I'm going to let you read this because it's Sally.
Yeah, it is. Dr. Sally Ride, as a matter of fact, 32-year-old physicist and pilot, became the first American woman in space, beginning a 6-day mission aboard the Space Shuttle Challenger.
That was June 18th, 1983. Oh, yeah. Pretty amazing history that whole Challenger went through. 1944, of course, June 6th. That's a pretty big day. That was Operation Overlord, of course. 150,000 or so troops crossed the English Channel to land on the beaches of Normandy. And that massive invasion cost about 15,000 lives around there. But that really was the turning point, they say, for the war. And so many people who sacrificed, men and women sacrificing their lives in that case for our freedom. So we don't want to forget those kind of dates as well. What a massive invasion that was.
Did you ever see Band of Brothers? Did you ever see that?
No, I didn't see it.
They depicted incredibly.
They did.
Yeah.
When we talked about.
Nathan Fillion is in Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
He's actually, Nathan Fillion from Edmonton, he's actually the wrong Ryan in it.
Right.
So when Tom Hanks and his crew are looking for Private Ryan, they stumble upon him, all excited, but then when they tell him that his brothers have passed away, he's like, but they're in preschool. And that was Nathan Fillion, right, who said that. So
yeah, he did.
Pretty great role.
He's done well. That was the last movie I ever saw with my dad. Was that movie?
Really?
And I looked over at him during the invasion scene, and he was crying. He was streaming, tears streaming down his face. I said, "Dad, are you okay? Like, do we need to go? Like, I didn't know if he was, whatever." And he just turned and says, "No," because I lost a lot of friends on that beach. I'm like, wow, like that was his age, and that was it. So he knew a lot of those people that had gone over there. So yeah, big sort of feeling of thankfulness for those people who risked their lives, and a lot of movies have portrayed that very well, though, in the past. So.
Well, and speaking of your Father's Day, June 19th, speaking of all fathers that are out there,
not just mine, there are other fathers other than just mine.
Do dads really need a day? I mean, come on.
Okay, here we go.
Come on.
Here we go.
Really? Mums out there, are you with me? Like, do dads really need a day?
You get that.
What do they need a day for? Every day is Dad's Day.
Because golfing's tiring. We need a day to rest. But it's pretty cool.
That's what we're doing for my husband.
You guys
my kids are taking him golfing.
I got a gig that day on June 19th. Here's a cool thing, though. June 19th is Father's Day, and the first Father's Day was June 19th and 19. I got cat. I can do cat fine. June 19th, 1910. That's tough to say, but so 2/19. That's pretty cool. You guys are golfing. Nice.
Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing.
Are you going to play like you did with me, where you kick the ball out with your foot and drop the other one?
We're going to skip the 7th hole completely. That's the evil one.
Well, I will. I'll just wait at home for my barbecue brush. I know that's coming this year.
But you do need a new one every year. Barbecue brushes get all gross after a while. So there you go.
What's your favorite thing to barbecue? Type that in. Let me know. My favorite thing lately is that chicken I showed you. Put that chicken in the cast iron frying pan. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Have you ever done a beer can?
Just the beer can?
Yeah, beer can turkey.
Oh, with chicken? The chicken. Oh, I thought you meant just the beer can and then just drink it.
You open the beer can and you put it in the chicken and then stand it up this way and cook it like that in the barbecue. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I've heard that makes it really juicy or something.
Really moist, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good. So there's one for you to try.
Lawns are coming along. I had to water mine. I watered mine like crazy. And then we got all this rain. It's like, oh.
I know.
And you just wasted all that water. But it's looking good. We have a dog, and so she's pretty patchy out there.
Well, when I walked in, he's got the sprinkler still sitting out there on the lawn, and it's raining on the sprinkler.
The sprinkler looks so sad. It's like, can't I do anything?
The sprinkler's like, oh, man. No fun at all.
That's fun. Yeah, I try and golf once a week, so we'll have to do that again. Mm-hmm. And good luck to Devin. Devin, kick her butt.
Yeah.
Do the right thing, buddy.
You say kick my butt.
Kick your butt, yeah. Because you're going to start playing me for money.
We're taking him golfing. It's all good.
Well,
he deserves it.
He deserves it, yes. And you deserve to sing happy birthday to these nice people.
Sure. Okay, you ready? We're going to sing it together?
Yeah. Woo, I'll let you start. I'll join in. Go ahead.
Let's see.
Wow.
No, we'll sing a nice happy birthday because it is your birthday this month. Happy birthday to you.
Yep.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. That was a nice little ending.
Yeah.
And I beatboxed in there and everything.
That was really nice.
Nice voice.
Good job.
Pretty good. All right, we're doing good.
Okay.
Happy birthday, everybody. That was fun. We'll see you next month. Please share this with people that you know that are having birthdays in June. Kind of a nice and cheap way to send a gift saying, hey, look what I got for you.
And there you go for Dad for Father's Day. Here's a little gift for him, too.
Yeah. Please visit us at grade.ca as well. We'd love to hear any comments you've got. Send those along and have a great June.
Thanks for watching. Bye.